Hey, night owls. Oh, man. I was like really pushing me to do a live. I did I think I fell a little bit short tonight. I had like 2 shots. I made sure to get it right before 10 o'clock and only get like a little tiny little bottle. I had 2 shots. And I didn't drink until after 10 o'clock, so that I made sure that that's all that I would do. So forgive me if anybody's actually on my team following me, like if you're rooting for me to stay sober. As you can see, I'm not like out of control or anything. I'm definitely going through it tonight. Like, it is fucking real. Like, spiritual warfare is fucking real. Excuse my language. Because if you are a real believer and you're following me, I know you're like, girl, you gotta stop that cussing. And trust me, I know. I was at one time, I barely cussed at all. So, a work in progress. Like, I wasn't expecting a spiritual trying to hit me. I guess I got comfortable. And I'm still trying to get back on track. On God's track, not on that whatever train hit me track. Because I ran after that bitch. Whatever train hit me, it wasn't a good one. And my dumb ass, just got hit and scraped my knees off and ran after it. Like, where you going, motherfucker? That felt good. Like, are you retarded? Huh? That's called addiction deflation. One of my besties actually wrote a song for me. That's called Addiction Affliction. If anybody's interested, I might post it on here or something. But it kind of tells my life story a little bit. Up until I was about 1.5 years sober. So, anyways, I know there's a lot of attacks that came at me just today, and making it through them hopefully flawlessly. We got 20 minutes before it's the end of the night or whatever, so we'll see. If anybody follows my best friend, my real best friend in life, like for real, if you know this, I don't know what they will just say they will. I don't know what they posted. I haven't watched it, but it's gotta forgive us for a little mess. God's gonna turn it into a big message. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Why the fuck is nobody on here? Where is everybody? It's like the moment I jump off here, I have 20 views in 5 minutes. Like, why can't you just come on here when I'm live? For real. Stop playing and fucking hiding out in the cut and shit. That's weird. If I didn't friend you, it's just because I'm not the type to just be friending everybody. That's weird too. If I don't fuck with you in real life, why should you even be my friend on Facebook? I'm not on here to hook up with people. No sleazy sliders in my DMs, okay? And that's facts. Anybody can come on here and fact check me and say she's lying, because I want to come on here all confident like this and say I'm not a fucking sleazy slider or nothing like that. So I ain't really fuck too many people over hardcore. I'm a human being. I ain't been completely honest and good to everybody. And dang, the person that basically gave half of their life to me and poured into me the most, the way that they could, unfortunately didn't look the best to the outside world. I didn't reciprocate that, and I didn't know. I was a really young woman, little bit of guidance, I did have some older ladies showing me how to be a wife. However, it was it seemed like they really took a lot of bullshit, and maybe that's my modern upbringing, being born in 85. But excuse me, guys, I'm a cigarette smoker. I'm trying to quit. It's I'm so cross. I have I'm born in 85. I'm just gonna put it out there. Born in 85. So it's like I had ladies that I hung out with older ladies, but then I also hung out with a little bit older, you know, like 10 years older than me and stuff like that. I didn't always hang out with my own age group. So a lot of people say you're old soul type. But yeah, I like kicking with them old ladies. I like people from the 50s and stuff. I really get down with that. I really like, it's a iffy topic. Like, I like the way that they had, gender roles and stuff like that back in the day. And I'm not saying that that's how it has to be with every household. I understand, like, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive nowadays. And there's things that, like, women kind of enjoy doing now that typically men used to do. Now that they kind of have been doing it for a little bit, it's like they like it, you know? Women didn't know how to build houses and, like, redo their own bathroom and put together cars and shit, like, back in the day. And now they like doing stuff like that. I got a friend that, for real, like, if I needed anything done with my car, I could call a girlfriend to fix my car. My own mama, like, I could call my mama to redo my house. And then they know me and bashing, like, I ain't gay, okay? But I'm just saying, like, and men, shit, they might like fucking doing dishes or cooking. Men are good cooks, by the way. I know some cooks. I digress. You know, we just got used to doing certain whatever we want to do, and that's not always like the right thing. And we know, I don't even want to say mentally, physically, spiritually, or emotionally. We know genetically. People, I think, sleep on the power of the blood that courses through your veins. Excuse me. The blood that courses through your veins. We know very little about it, like, as human beings for real. I believe, this is an opinion, discretion here, opinion. I believe, that man likes to act like they know everything. And the scientists like to put information out there and then redact and go back, change their mind, and fuck with people's minds. So I don't be trusting that too much. I believe what I see. I ain't seen a whole lot yet. So, except for when it comes to my faith. But actually, I do see many things that can solidify my faith 100%. So you can't. Nobody can tell me that God ain't real because I've had real visions. You can't take the visions from me. Nobody can ever take that. Nobody can take the visions that I've gotten. Nobody can convince me that I'm crazy or that was something I ate or something I came up in my own psyche with my own perception and like my cognitive outlook on life. Like, no. I know what a vision is and I've had them. So, I actually have medical documents. So, if you check out, I went to a hospital in it's called New Prague, some people call it New Prague, Minnesota. It's called Queen of Peace. And I went there one time. I'm just going to say I was almost admitted to the psych. And I was going through a spiritual awakening with no discernment. I knew who Christ was, but I was actually like getting confused on who he really was. So, anyways, long story short, they took me in. I had been fasting for over a month. Not even knowing what fasting was at the time. This is back in like 2018, 2017. 2017. I know what fasting was. We weren't looking up stuff on the internet like we are now. Some people maybe had it like that. I didn't. Anyway, so I got admitted to the hospital after fasting for 40 days. And I had been there prior to my fast for whatever reason. And so they had noticed that I lost about 65, 70 pounds or something like that in a short amount of time. And they're freaking out, thinking that I have cancer, thinking I have meningitis. They tested me for pretty much anything and everything that can attack your immune system because I had extremely high white count. So white blood cells. And let me tell you, white blood cells are your immune system. And the doctors in the world, ironically, teach you that it's all about balance. And that's some lukewarm fucking teaching shit. I'm on top of whatever angel is, fallen angel, is running that shit in the church, that lukewarm shit. You're going down, dude. Your time's up. Tick tock, tick tock. I digress again. So, a doctor is baffled because my immune system is skyrocket. Numbers he ain't seen, and he's about to retire. And he's retired now, so you can confirm this, and I'll go to the hospital and check the records. Fact check me, please do. He can't find nothing on me. And he's like, have you been doing drugs? So they do a drug test, they pee test me, they blood test me. They even took spinal fluid from me. And when they took the spinal fluid, they were holding it like it was like a nuclear hazard or something. Like, oh my God, don't drop it, oh my God. Because it didn't look like a normal color of spinal fluid or whatever. And the doctor came back like this. You weren't lying. You didn't take any drugs, Amber. Like, we just can't find any drugs in your system. Your CAT scan did show like a little bit of swelling in your brain. But I was coming off of methadone. So I've been researching the shit out of whether methadone can do any type of swelling in the brain or anything like after getting off of it too quickly, because I weaned off of it on my own during this time of a spiritual awakening and was fasting. So anyways, the doctor basically says like, hey, we can't find anything wrong with you. It seems like you're coherent. And so I was like, hold on, doctor, hold on. Hold on, what are white blood cells again? And he says, white blood cells are basically like your body's immune system. And so I asked him, I'm like, so why would it be so bad for my immune system to be high? And he's like, well, the body, like it's about homeostasis and it's all about balance and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, doctor, with all due respect, could you just explain to me why Amber Davis, I'm going to say my name, is sitting here in front of you, perfectly healthy and smiling, filled with joy right now, and I'm not sick, and all of your textbooks say that I should be sick and dying, but you can't find a disease on me right now. So your textbooks say I should be dying, but you're looking at somebody live in front of you right now with that defies your textbooks. And this is before fasting was a fad, okay? Now it's cool to fast and stuff like that. But let me just tell you, don't fast without praying. Because you will go crazy. Because I didn't know back then. That's how I even ended up in the hospital. But God uses everything for good, and he got me there, so I had the medical documentation. And since I've been to that doctor, now fasting is, everybody's doing it. So, it is what it is. I'm not going to take credit for it. All praise to the Most High. Always. Because I didn't even know what fasting was. And he just led me through it. He just pre-calculates all my steps. And that's all that matters. I don't think I've ever made a video this long. But this is more than just a check-in. This is message. Okay? Message. I hope that I'm just going to pray right now. I pray that this message receives those who are willing to take this message and let it blossom within their hearts. Let them not be angry when they are discovering the truth and uncovering the lies that are coming out right now in America and whatnot. I pray, Father, just for a big blanket of, well, the Holy Spirit is being poured out on us. So I pray for a blanket of peace, wisdom and understanding, and comfort. People need to be comforted when they find out that they've been lied to, because I know, like, when I found out, it turns into instant anger. But if you're not a super angry person like me, like, I'm kind of an angry person and I have to fight. That's one of my thorns. When Paul talks about a thorn, like, I feel like anger is a thorn to me. So, we gotta take it with a grain of salt when the truth is coming out. And the truth is coming out, everybody. And if you believe in biblical prophecy, it just means that there's going to be a time of chaos, but quickly peace is going to come. That's what I believe. I believe in biblical prophecies. And so, if you believe, when the shit goes down, you're going to be ready. If you don't believe, then you're going to be in fear and panic and chaos and stress, and your bank account's going to be at zero. Shit's going to go down. And I'm not attached to this shit. I'm happy frolicking in the fucking forest, dude. I'm adaptable. That's my God-given gift. God, Abba. I don't want to call him God. That's almost like too low. Abba, our creator, made me adaptable. And he made me passionate. And I'm just not worried or scared, I'm just not. So, that is what it is. Anyway, the day's almost over. I'm gonna go to sleep. And I pray that everybody has a blessed evening. I'm gonna check on here in 5 minutes, and I'm gonna see there's about 20 views. It's okay. It's okay. I don't need everybody to like me, but I just don't understand why some of you hate on me. Peace out to my lovers and my haters. Hate it or love it, Christ family's on top. And we're gonna shine until our heart stops. So, peace, love, blessings. I want to make sure that I sealed my prayer in Jesus' name. I can't remember if I sealed that prayer, so that prayer has been sent and answered. Thank you in advance. Stay steadfast, strong, and courageous, everybody. Have a good night. Peace, blessings, love. Peace, blessings, and love to my enemies. And peace, love, and blessing to my fans and low-key fans. And workers that might come out later on. And the psychics that watch me for some reason. The monitors. Everybody have a good night. Peace out, love.